Welcome, everyone. I'd like to introduce you to David Brooks, criminologist and counselor. David, I am a person where the pain of my past has literally qualified me for the purpose in my life. The same with you. The pain of your past has brought about your purpose. What would you say to those who are listening who feel like they're stuck in the pain of their past or even the pain of their present?
That's a good place to be. You know, whenever we really feel our pain, we create a mindset of understanding where we come from, how we act, how we think, how we behave. And a lot of times we don't understand that our pain is going to be turned into a purpose. A lot of people run from the pain, so they never really find their purpose. And so I brought this bottle and I wanted to talk about it for a second. You know, a lot of times when you look at this bottle, if I ask somebody, what is the purpose of this bottle? A lot of times they would say to hold water or to hold a beverage. But if you really think really hard, it could keep things out of the bottle. You know, what it has a purpose because it has a lid, and the lid makes it where you can open it and you can close it again. The way that the ridges are made is that it literally, you can hold it with your hand in its shape so that you can hold it. And if we think this bottle has that many purposes, imagine what a human being has. We're so much more different. We're so much more complex. We have many purposes. And a lot of times we miss some of our purposes because we're trying to avoid our pain. But when we step into that pain, then we can truly understand that our purpose is not to go to work. Our purpose is not to just raise our children. Our purpose is just to live. And we make the world a better place as we live because every day is a new purpose. And if we all as people would step into that pain, then we would definitely be able to be available for people that are in pain. But what happens is we deny the pain, we justify the pain, we ignore the pain, and then we wonder why everyone around us is hurting. It's because we're not doing our job as understanding and stepping into our pain so that we can step into our purpose.
One reason I ignored the pain of my past was because it brought so much shame. To deal with that pain or to deal with those memories just reinforced what happened to me. So what would you say when we have almost like an emotional lockjaw where we can't talk about the pain or even acknowledge that pain because it reinforces a false identity?
I think the way that I would answer that is that don't underestimate what you can handle.
Ooh.
You know, a lot of times we don't step into a realm, and for me, it's like the philosophy of a rubber band. If you lay a rubber band down, that's as far as the circumference can be. But once you put your hand in it and you stretch it, then we can hold much more than we ever thought we could. And so for me, I would just tell people, step into it. Get them someone who is healthy, that is a licensed professional, or someone that can walk them through the grieving process, because it is a grieving process. People think that it's just like overcoming and acknowledging, but you have to go through the loss, the bargaining, you know, all of the steps of grieving so that you can release that. And a lot of times there's resentment there. And we've created a mindset that that's where we're supposed to be. We're supposed to be angry. We're supposed to be hurt. We're supposed to be a victim. But no, we're not supposed. We're supposed to be conquerors. We're supposed to be kings and queens. And so whenever we start, and that's the reason why, for me, I always call my clients Mr. and Mrs., because I'm going to create the atmosphere that they are a king and that they are a queen and that they are respectable. I don't call them by their nicknames because I want to create that value. We're going back to the core you, and that's what this is all about.
That is so powerful. I want you to know that you hold value, that you are special and that no matter what you've experienced, you can get to the other side. We believe in you.